Again. My YouTube will it just goes out all the time. You must have gaped them. I haven't heard someone say that in so long. I was pretty nasty on the support. Do. Randoms don't talk in matchmaking. Randoms in what? What's up, Meme? How are you, by the way? How you doing today? Hope you've been having a good weekend. Are you keeping up with the artifact system, knowing they might remake it in the future like they did with runes? It's such a Solent sinkhole, bro. Not only is it a Solent sinkhole, that shit is a time sinkhole. I did like a small nebula grind, like 45 minutes last night, and I had like 120 blue artifacts to go through, and it cost like 17 mil Solent, and took like an hour to go through all the artifacts, Ed. Like, I cannot wait for them to rework the system. Especially now that the rune system is done, that shit just feels barbaric. Shit feels barbaric. Pretty happy with my artifacts. Happy enough to not open boxes for a good while. Dude, but it's... You can't just not open boxes. You can't just not open boxes, man. Because what if there's something that's better in there, you know? You're always chasing after the best in slot. I don't look at anything that's not my set that I need. It saves so much time. Well, I wasn't doing that, but then like part of me was like, fuck, man, what if I end up, you know, playing endurance later on? What if I end up going crossbow? So now I'm like, been trying to look at other sets while going through my own stuff that I need for spear. I don't know. I think I might have to give up on the expo dream, dude. I have a lot of fun on spear, and doing like a full swap to crossbow would cost so much money. But maybe I'll come back to it when the prices have gone down and the crossbow players in our guild don't need the gear. Because then I could just like slowly build the set like from guild drops or something. Can't waste my RNG on artifacts when I still need the nebula neck. Dude, I'm so jealous of people that have open nebula accessories. Like I don't even really care if I get the one that I need. I just want to drop one, you know? Dude. Karaoke, what's up? How are you? Solo equals CDM, PvP equals hit evasion, then SNS shield pen. Wait, what are you talking about? Maybe? Remaking the artifact system is probably harder than the rune system. I don't know that they even need to rework the artifact system. I just think they need to make their filter options better. I think that's one of the biggest issues is that like when you look at the artifact system, the only way to sort artifacts is just by like the slot that it goes in. You should be able to organize the type. You should be able to, you know, keyword certain stats so you can filter ones, you know, that have the stats that you need, or at least like 2 of the stats that you need. There should almost be like a marketplace-esque filter built into the artifact system. Maybe something slightly different, but along those lines. Dude, Rose is so squishy, man. This guy tagged, dude. You'll still check them one by one before you look at the ones that you need. Locking is the most needed idea of artifacts. Just lock and mass transmute the rest. Well, I mean, I do that sometimes, but also if you like open and close your inventory, it reorganizes the artifacts in there. So like if you accidentally close it at any point, then you have to deal with that bullshit, bro. Yo, Pump, you there? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Ah. All right. So, Pump, for this mech, if you have a big green seed, you're gonna go to 4. If you have nothing above your head, you go to 4. If you have a pink seed above your head, there's gonna be a sprinkler that'll spawn like somewhere around here or anywhere back here, and you have to run to the sprinkler, and then you'll get on 1, 2, or 3 facing towards 4. So essentially like this, and we're just gonna create walls around the people in the center to protect them. Outside of that, it's just like some rolls. It's pretty easy. Hmm. Do. 2K Pursuit. What up, Cal? How are you? What's up, boys? We're doing a little dimensionals. Gotta get our runes up. Get our freaking runes up. Yo, yo. Yeah. That's why it's just easier to be in comms. You can just call what number you're going to. But yeah, we were just missing the one wall. All right. I think we're good. Yeah. That's why doing the higher tiers legit is like kind of impossible. You just take too much damage. I'll go one. I'll pump. You have to go to the sprinkler to like activate the wall. Yeah, you go to the sprinkler, it'll like, I guess, water the seed or whatever. I don't know the lore, but it allows you to make the wall. I'll go two. Nice. Just like that. And then there's gonna be some, like, after it does the poison pool, a lot of the times it'll do like a roll mechanic. Just like that. And then there's also a jump. Oh my god, I just got owned. I'm fucking calling the mechanics, but just getting hit by every single one of them. Calling the mechanics, but also getting hit by every single mechanic is just, I mean, that's so ironic. Do as I say, not as I do. Exactly. Exactly. Probably done it like 10, 15 times. To be fair, at least the healer is new to this dungeon, so that was his first time seeing the mechs. I'll pump the walls, also do damage to you if you're like touching them. And the outer wall will one-shot you. Yep. This is the healer's first run, so still learning the mechs, but I mean that was my own fault for dying. I could have avoided them. I could have avoided them. Cal, is it weird that I miss crossbow the most for PvE? The PvE, just seeing like what kind of your dad getting carried by your party. Yeah, I was telling Pump the mechanics, and while I was telling Pump the mechanics, I was eating every single one. I just got one shot. Not a real DD if you don't blame the healer. Is it best to transfer my level 9 T1 fully traded armor at the start of my BIS T2 piece, or wait till the end? If I wait, it's level 10, 90%, Joey. And yes, it can theoretically save you a little bit of money. It's not going to be a ton, but you know, by the time you do every piece of gear you need, it does add up. But yeah, it's level 10, 90%, and then you feed the level 1 in. The hell? All right, that was my bad. We got this. Uh-oh. Sorry.